So good morning, welcome to Nori. Conversation on fashion, women and menopause, pre-menopause to me because I'm in pre-menopause now, and I'm sharing it with you friends because I think that trying to deal with it alone, it's a disaster. And one of the things that helped me, as you would see in my first video, um, it was reading, doing a lot of reading and gaining the knowledge as to what it really is. Why we women have to deal with it. What are the symptoms? What to expect? If my body start going through a lot of changes. So if you guys hit subscribe and you look for the first video, you would see I give you an idea as to what this premenopause is doing to me. And I know a lot of you ladies out there, you're probably going through the same thing, and sometimes we don't know what is happening to us. So Nori want to share her experience with you, and you can hit me the link and share yours too. All right, so this is fashion and a conversation. I already did my little makeup, changed my hair, and here I'm wearing a lovely colorful piece from Nori Nice Things. Yes, and I'm gonna accessorize it with a nice bag and shoes. I'll show you that later. So now we're gonna talk what menopause is about. But now everybody got a fair idea, and for those of you who have a fair idea, sometimes it's still good to read about it, because even though I know so much about it, I still go back and read up to remind me as to why my body going through what it's going through. So menopause is a stage in life when women stop having the menstrual cycle, the period, monthly period, right? Is it normal? Yes, it is normal, but it don't feel normal to me. It is part of aging, and it marks the end of your reproductive years. So yes, it marked the end of that. No more children. Menopause typically occurs in your late 40s to early 50s. Believe you me, mine started ever since, and not me alone. I realize I'm not the only person. However, women who have the ovaries surgically removed undergo sudden surgical menopause. And this was taken from, I googled this information, my.clevelandclinic.org diseases, right? So you can Google it and read the information for yourself. Because as I said, knowledge is power. It helps. Now let me talk about how long it usually lasts. I wish this could done now for me. It says menopause usually lasts 1 to 2 years. Some symptoms of menopause. Yeah, I hope you guys see me clearly, because in here it's kind of dark. Menopause usually lasts 1 to 2 years. And some symptoms of menopause, such as hot flashes, a sudden feeling of warmth, like warmth running from your head to your toe or toe upward. Sometimes it happens in the upper body, usually lasts for 1 to 2 years. However, this can continue for 10 years or longer. And I get this information from www.medicinenet.com, that article. Yeah, so they're saying that it could last from 1 to 2 years, and another information said 10 years or longer. Well, as I mentioned before, I've been going through this since in my mid-30s, but the hot flashes really start affecting me. Yes, it started affecting me my early 40s. I think I was just about 40 when I feel the first hot flashes, right? And it gets me confused. So I'm gonna share some of the symptoms with you guys. I have here 34, and I googled this too. I got it off the internet. I always be looking for information on menopause. I always be looking for information, even though sometimes when the different feelings come on, it feels so strange and so frightening. I just run to the internet. So it says here that irregular period is one. Hot flashes, we just discussed that. Night sweats, water and gas bloating. There's so many things that we could experience. Vaginal dryness, digestive problems, lower libido, mood swings, fatigue, depression, headaches, weight gain, breast soreness of the breast, hot mouth. Well, that was new to me. I know I mentioned in my first video that actually every single item on the third or fourth list, I'd be affected by it, but the hot mouth one, I'm not so sure. I pay a lot of attention to my body. I recognize changes right away. So I ain't too sure about the mouth one. But so far, joint issues, dizzy spells, muscle tension, thinner hair, electric shock, gum issues, pins and needles. Oh my, I've been recently experiencing pins and needles, and when I first experienced it, I got so scared. I wonder, what was that? Was it I'm feeling, you know? And in my next video, I'm going to discuss some of these symptoms, how it made me feel, and then we can talk about how I dealt with it and so on. So, lack of focus, memory loss or memory lapses, itchy skin, anxiety, brittle nails, poor sleep. Well, that can be a disaster. We can talk more about that. Urinary incontinence, we can discuss that in fine details. Body odor, hay fever, allergies, heart palpitations, irritability, panic attacks, and osteoporosis. Hope I pronounce it right there. So yes, those are 34 symptoms, and yeah, it's difficult to deal with it on your own, but as I said, reading is knowledge. Yes, dear. Good morning. Yeah, reading is knowledge. Reading is the key to understanding what is it you're feeling and what you're going through, and recognizing that you're not the only person out there that going through these things. So I hope this information help. I know not everybody have internet to pick up and get these information as quickly as I would like to, or some people just don't like reading, but I've loved reading. I've been reading for years. I've been reading since very small. I don't know if some of you could remember these kids books and Mills and Boons, Harley Quinn, but I love, not just love novels, I'm a lovey-dovey person. Everybody know that, but yeah, I used to like reading James Hadley Chase and Sidney Sheldon and Robert Ludlum and Daniel Steele, you know, and I used to like Western novels, even though I didn't used to get them a lot. So I love reading, and I love reading the Bible. The Bible is it, you know, that gives me a wealth of comfort and, you know, hope. And reading the Bible and learning about so many things, I want to share it with others. And similarly here with this premenopause, we know that we the whole world face different types of sickness. Women, men, children, babies, you know, baby will just come out of the womb, you know, all these different things, and you know, it come from sin and imperfection. So we recognize that there's a cause for most of the things that affect humans today, but then we still have to look for something that can help us. God wants us to use our knowledge and our common sense so that we can help with whatever situation we're facing to make it easier and make life easier for us. So as you and Norinors discuss these points, and I hope that you find some kind of encouragement from listening to the videos and sharing it with others. Share the video and hit the subscribe button, but more than ever, tell somebody about the information. You might know somebody that's acting up, or you know, especially if you know the age range and you see the acting different, or you know, the miserable or the moody or the crying all the time. You never know. So strike up a conversation, find out what's going on, you know, talk to them, because sometimes we know what's going on and then we judge, you know. So and one thing I used to be laughing at, I used to trouble my mom. I won't say laugh. I used to trouble my mom and say, oh mom, you're flashing out. She would say, no, we're not getting that flashes. And I would say, oh, you're flashing out. I turn it back to front. And you know, we would laugh it off and stuff. So now I'm facing it worse. My mom didn't even have it as bad as this. So on my next video, we're gonna talk about how I really feel with some, go into details. And that's 7,000. Yes. And I'll make my next video. Yes, we will. I lose my thought there for a second. Yes, my next video we're gonna talk. I'm going to go into details as to how I feel, which one make me feel which way, because sometimes the feelings is so hard to explain where you're going through. It could be difficult. It's like you don't even know how to put it into words. So I'm gonna try though. So this is the end of my video. So here I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna rock this purse here with this outfit. It have some brung in it. I don't know if you can see it properly. Yeah, I think I should come more to the light. Yeah, this is the outfit here. I'm gonna get a better camera though. So, and then Nori is gonna rock these shoes here to go with the purse. What do you think? Oh, this is a pantsuit. It's full, like a palazzo. This is what we're wearing now. Big bottoms. So these shoes, yes, with this purse, yeah. And if you can zoom in, I don't know if you guys getting to recognize the colors more. Yeah, this is gonna match up nice. So see you again on my next video. Please hit like, hit the subscribe button, and share the video with others. Bye, until next time.